Hi, welcome to another Tech Talk from Alberta Laundry Systems. My name's Daryl and I want to show you some stuff about the Generation 4 motorized drain valve, as well as this machine is found on the 6th and 7th generation X series, which would be an EXSM or an Electrolux X. So this is the drain valve here, the Generation 6 and 7. It's got a 3-inch diameter outlet. The Generation 4 has this stand and it's a 2-inch. But basically they're identical drains for all intents and purposes. So here's how you take one apart and the common problems that you find with it. So you just take the frame off. Okay, so the easy way to do that after I've removed those 4 screws that are holding this top down is then it just unscrews. They're a simple drain really in construction. What you have is this plastic mushroom, the diaphragm, the top, motor, a motor which you can see the end there, and a shaft with a cross pin and a spring. How it turns, or how it works, is this motor will turn, it will turn this cross pin, and the cross pin will drive up the mushroom. Here's the mushroom here, you can see the helical gear inside, and so it'll drive it up, and then the spring tension, I actually turned it the wrong way, so it actually turns this way. And when it does, it drives up the mushroom, and the spring tension on it then backs it down when the power is turned off. That's really all there is to it. So once you get it on the top undone by unwinding, you flip it upside down. You will remove your 2 screws for the guard, your 4 screws holding the motor down, and replace the motor. There's a little pin that has to be punched out. I won't bother showing you how to do that. Right here on the shaft, and just a small little screwdriver punch will punch that out, put it in. Just use something small to tap it back in, squeeze it maybe with some channel locks, and you're good to go. So the beauty of this drain valve, it's all repairable. All the parts are easily available. You can get all of them, a 110 or a 220 volt, fully rebuildable. Now, if you do get a leak in the diaphragm and you have to replace that, here's the Generation 4 diaphragm. We've seen people where they put it in upside down and then it doesn't drain. That is an issue. But there's a second part in here in this diaphragm, which is this ring, and it just fits in here, and it's got a little flange so it'll assist sealing. So make sure that you replace that when you do it. Generation 4, and then this would be also used on the Generation 5 water-operated diaphragms, and then in the EXSM. And again, it just sits in like that. The key thing to remember when you're putting it back together, spring, put your cross pin in like this, you'll have it aligned like that, and then what you do is, this is the outlet like that, line up your axis right here and give it one full turn. And it just screws down. There. And what you'll see is just a little bit of tension on the spring. And that's all there is to it.